places I feel hunts are maybe more poetic, especially in French-speaking areas. I don't know why. And then Japan, where there were very few English speakers. I felt a very, very strong longing in their hearts, different than I felt in any other country. And I thought, they have the discipline of their culture that we don't have. We're soft and indulged and weak, as I said about myself, not talking about anybody else. But they are studied at a very sophisticated level in the concept of harmony, social harmony. So, and I thought it was very restrictive, but I think I understand it differently now, and I thought, they must listen to music very differently. And when they move into the spiritual stream of the world, they're going to offer something that no other culture has before. And I think we need it. That's my thought. So, New York, the main thing I feel here is the huge artistic magnetism of the beings that I seem to meet at my shows. And that is so precious, and I think it's a privilege to be doing artistic and creative things. Even if you have to, and this is the only time I'm going into poor speak, it's not poor speak. Even if you have to pay for the privilege, we'd all pay way more. It's an honor, and that's what I feel when I come to New York. Very productive people working sweating blood and tears to create something really beautiful and powerful, and often with no thanks at all. But it's something that I feel when I'm here. Beyond just your presence and your open hearts, which really helps me with my own nourishment if I need it. Of course I need it. Why am I saying if I need it? I didn't want to see it. And guiding me in new songs. I can feel them go out and I can feel what comes back or what doesn't. So beautiful. And the final thing I'm going to say, if you're getting tired of hearing me talk, is that I now know that it's much more than me starting out with I scan the horizon for you, me. I scan for the both of us. I scan the horizon for you, me. I stand and scan on the strand of sand, stand and scan on the strand of sand. But first I'm sitting over here. See that giggle of guys and girls. A typical day at the beach. Typical till I make my speech. There's a girl out on the sea. She's floating on a pink surfboard with a picnic lunch and parasol. Sitting there like a typical girl. This is not a locker room here. That's a surfboard, not a yacht. The arrangement's not quite there. One girl laughs at skinny guys. Someone else points out a queer. They're all jocks, both guys and girls. Press the button, take your cue, and see the girl with perfect teeth. She picks up lonely guys in bars. Then she takes off through the back door when they've got her drinks. Don't you have money, I ask? Of course I do. Well, this is not a locker room, and that's a surfboard, not a yacht. The arrangement's not quite there. But the day was faultless in beauty, pitched on tropical scenery, stretched from white sand up to the open sky, down to the shining sea again and back to me. And meet me on the beach, 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 meet me You don't know me, Mimi, but I've been watching you here all day, and I've come to the edge of the water to have my say. Put your belly to the board, Mimi, and paddle out to sea, and then at the right time, Mimi, you stand up and you see as far as you can see. What do you see, Mimi? What do you see? Well, I see you. You've been standing on the beach for 30-odd years, telling me how to spend my day. I thought I was going crazy hearing all these voices, by the way. Anyway, you've got me all wrong. I know you care, but my name isn't Mimi. It's Ruth. Ruth Vinadoni, Stradicarius, Triumvirtini. And I come from a family of 10. I shot out of my mother's womb as if from a cannon. And I was running before I could walk, and I was fighting before I could talk, and I ruled the nursery, then the recess, and then the shopping mall, and I was tough, strong, aggressive, competent, capable, and I couldn't understand these little things called teenage girls, these flimsy little things. So I took it upon myself to start training, and I was, in fact, sort of a prototype for the personal coach way back then. I thought, what are they going to do when I'm not here? So I would push them around. I'd try to whip them into consciousness, into 3 dimensions. I said, come on, what are you going to do the next time you're attacked and I don't have your back? And I would push them, and I'd say, come on, push back, push back. And one day I was working on this little bit of a thing, and I guess I pushed her too hard. And she lay still, very, very quiet. Then I heard my name, Ruth. And I was handed a pink surfboard and taken to the edge of the sea. And I paddled out upon the bay. And sometimes I hated the pink. Pink for timidness and frailty and painted toesies, and pink for subjugation and not standing up for yourself, and painted posies, and yet at a certain point, pink became my friend out here. Pink started to turn my thoughts around, and I started to feel like me, the natural athlete, might be a bit stronger, might have a few more muscles than before if I would learn to be a little bit less complete. A strange thing happened on a local beach one day. One girl paddled out to sea, and the other girl walked away. So about the New York audience is that you have been in a different kind of gym than most people, and you have muscles and musculature, architecture, spiritually and physically, different than many other cities in the whole world. You know what I'm talking about. So, this song is called Dante. It's going to be like a series of songs I want to do. Single word names that don't really have any baggage attached to them, but that will hold whatever the song's about. So I have Morag, which was the first song I did, and Dante, which is this one, and then a series. All that said, I don't know if I'll record again, I don't know. I've probably just released singles, I don't know.